Hi there. In this lecture we see German Khodos against Mikhail Tal in the 1962 USSR Championship, round 8. d4 from Khodos, Tal replies d5, c4. We have the Queen's Gambit Accepted, knight f3, knight f6, e3, and now bishop g4. So Tal is trying to put pressure on d4 in this situation generally. Bishop takes c4, e6, and now queen b3. So looking at b7, we have now bishop takes f3, g takes, and now a very interesting positional pawn sacrifice. Can you guess what Tal plays here? If I give you 5 seconds to pause the video. Okay, for 100 points. Knight bd7, yeah, he lets this pawn go. He just wants to attack d4. So we have queen takes b7, positional pawn sack, and now pressure on d4, which does threaten also to take sometimes and use the c-file, which could be dangerous. We have rook g1, so white's forfeiting castling rights here. g6, knight c3, bishop e7, d takes c5, knight takes c5, queen c6 check, king f8. And now here, yeah, the queen position is getting a bit tricky indeed. We see f4, but now there's a really fantastic move. White has gone wrong, and this move punishes white really quite badly, this next move. I wonder if you can spot it for 100 points. So there's an attempt to get the queen this diagonal, sometimes, but Tal is basically using his checkmating skills here against the opponent's queen. He takes away escape squares of the queen, so the queen can't go back on this diagonal. And we have now bishop a6. The reason is, if knight takes e4, rook c8, there's an exquisite little move here which will win the queen for 50 points. Okay, the exquisite little move is a6. And where is the queen going? If queen b4, then that runs into knight d3, check, and then we'll take the queen. So bishop a6 was tried, but now rook b8, and there's still the possibility of winning the queen now in some lines. It turns out actually even better was knight takes c3. There's actually other stuff going on here after rook b8. For example, queen a5 and rook b2. You can see that black's pieces are all getting better than white's actually. The quality of the pieces, they're all active. For example, this continuation, defending f7, black's actually much better here. Looking at h2 sometimes. So there's a rook on the 7th. This is dangerous. This is dangerous territory as an example. So, okay, rook b8 though was played. We have knight takes e4. Rook b6. So allowing actually queen c8 here. That's the point. Queen takes, bishop takes, but now knight takes e4. And now, if we look at this situation, it's 4 pawns for black, 3, 4, 5, 6 for white. But the king is in the center. There's juicy checks. And there's great piece activity. We see a4, bishop b4 check, king e2. And furthermore, one major point here is that the bishop is also kind of trapped. We're going to try and checkmate the bishop here. So, yeah, this is pretty tricky indeed. We see here knight c5 taking away the bishop's escape square d7. So we just need a killer check against the bishop. The checkmate mechanisms being used against pieces. The bishop is going to be trapped. f5, e4. King g7 hitting the bishop, e takes, that bishop is now taken, piece up, thanks very much. And there's more pain here with knight b3, forking a1 and c1, end of game. If bishop e3, for example, taking the rook, it's just 2 pieces up, essentially for black, crushing. So a very interesting Queen's Gambit Accepted approach from Mikhail Tal in this game, quite an unusual opening in general for him to play. So, very, very interesting how hitting the center and factors like the queen position and later the bishop position were exploited and punished. Okay, I hope you got some points from that. Thanks so much. Hi there. Thanks for getting to the end of the YouTube video. If you would like to see other Mikhail Tal games, I actually have an amazing course for Mikhail Tal, which is currently at 4.9 with over 400 students. You can check this out from the Kingscrusher TV page. So Chess Strategy and Tactics, Mikhail Tal's amazing games. You can check out some free preview videos as well here. If you do expand all sections, you can see the preview links to get some free previews. So I hope you do check out this course index and the free previews. So I really had a thrilling time actually checking out Mikhail Tal's games. So yeah, the YouTube video here you saw was just a sample from this course. I hope you check it out. Okay, thanks so much. Oh, by the way, comments, questions, likes, shares, all appreciated. And if you did get to this part of the video, please do leave some sort of comment like Tal fan. Okay, thanks again.